We have done it. Despite all the problems and against all the odds, we have done it. And not only have we done it, but we've done it by a country mile. And two players have been absolutely outstanding this season. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to Athletico Bilbao and the third episode in this 9-part mini-series. And yes, we are in celebratory mode. What that means is we have won the Spanish La Liga in style, and with 37 games gone and 1 to go, we have played 37 games, won 28, drawn 5 and lost 4. We have a massive goal difference of 61, and we have scored a lot of goals, and we've also defended resolutely, and we are currently 10 points clear of Real Madrid in second. And I'm hoping that in this final game that we are going to play today against Mallorca, a team that beat us earlier in the season, that we will extract our revenge and finish the season in style. But two players in particular have caught the eye. And the first one is Raul Garcia, 23 goals and 14 assists with an average rating of 7.54, has had quite an outstanding season. He's now 35 years old, but I have offered him another contract out of desperation at not being able to find any players that can take his place. We've given him another contract. He doesn't seem to be declining as a footballer at present, although his physicals are showing a little bit of decline, but he is still a great player, and we've offered him another contract, and hopefully he's going to deliver for another couple of seasons. After all, Ronaldo can do it, why not him? And then Inaki Williams, 27 goals and 11 assists from 40 appearances. Absolutely outstanding footballer. He's been playing as the advanced forward, and he, despite only having finishing of 11, he has contributed in such an important way. He has blistering pace, and he's used that pace, and we have relied on those two players very much to score the goals and also to create the goals as well. They have been two outstanding players for us this season. And in terms of what's happened on the pitch, it's just been a great season. It is a sea of green, and it looks absolutely fabulous. The only blip was the Spanish Cup semi-final. Everything was looking really great after the first leg, when we held a 4-1 lead after the first leg, and then we went away and to Valencia, and we lost by 5-0 in a game that Valencia absolutely annihilated us, and it was one of those games that I can't really explain what happened. We did have a shock result, 1-0 defeat against Alaves, and later on Real Madrid beat us by 2-1, and we lost to Athletico Madrid by 2-0. But everything else is absolutely fantastic, and the board, although they're very, very pleased, in one respect they are very, very disappointed, and they're very disappointed that we've not been playing direct football. Well, we have, but not as direct as they want us to play. And also they're very, very upset that we're not making the most of set pieces. I really don't know what those things are about. I would think to win La Liga in your first season, those things would be very, very unimportant. But no, to this board, they're very, very important. It is a difficult board, and they will block transfers. They have done everything in their power to make my life difficult. But we have overcome all those obstacles, and we are champions. And the other bit of news is that we have had a very, very good youth intake, and that's to be expected at Bilbao. We know that that was going to happen. And we have 4 very, very good talents. A goalkeeper, this guy, Inaki Williams, I like him as a midfielder. He will become a very, very good player, I think. We're going to train him up as a deep-lying playmaker. And he looks like an absolutely fabulous talent. Lasharas, he is also looking like he's an extremely good talent. He's for 15 years old. He's got good attributes. He's got blistering pace. And he looks like he is a top talent for the future. There are a number of talents here. And if I was doing a long-term save, I would be very much looking at developing these young boys and preparing them for life in La Liga in the future. And that's because in terms of scouting, there is just nothing available. My scouts cannot find anyone, and that is what they've come up with at this point in time. And so next season we are going to have problems. Our squad is getting smaller. We have lost several players already who are going out to other clubs unhappy that they weren't getting regular playing time. And so we have to deal with that, and we will have a lot of young players returning from loan, and we're going to need to rely on them, especially as we'll be competing not only for La Liga next season, but also in the Champions League. And it's going to be, the second season is going to be a very, very tough season indeed. But for now, we are just celebrating, and I think we should go and play Mallorca, get our revenge on Mallorca for that shock defeat earlier in the season, and finish the season in style. Let's go and kick some balls. And so here we go for the final game of the season. And in goal we have Simon with Kappa, Yere, Martinez and Yuri at the back. Munyan, Dani Garcia, Vencheda and Williams in midfield. And Villabra and Inaki Williams will play up front. Unfortunately, Raul Garcia has an injury and only starts on the bench today. And this is a game that we should win, and I really would like to finish in a spectacular style. We're going into this game in a very, very positive way, and we want to make sure that we put on a show for the fans. We don't want this season to peter out in a poor way. We've had a couple of bad results lately, and we want to put that right. And so today we need revenge against Mallorca, and we want to go out there and win this game and bring home the trophy in style. Doesn't matter what happens because because it is already won. We already have the title won, and we've hit the crossbar from a corner, and that will go out of play for a goal kick. As I said, it doesn't matter. We have won the trophy in style. We're all celebrating. I can't believe that we've actually done this so well, so quickly in the save. And we do have another corner, and here is the corner swung in, and there's the chance, and Yere has made it 1-0, and that's what we wanted. Finish in style. We should be beating this Mallorca side, and that's the start that we wanted. And from a set piece, and hope that pleases the board, from the set piece, Yere nodded in at the front post, and it is Bilbao 1, Mallorca 0. We are off to the best possible start, and Inaki Williams has taken a knock, and he should be able to play through it, so we'll leave him for a little while, and hopefully he will be able to run that off. And I don't really want to lose another forward at this point, so we'll just keep an eye on him. And at half-time, nothing really much has happened in the first half. We are leading by 1-0, and I'm going to tell them things are going well, but you can do a lot better. You weren't that bad. Get out there and improve and bring home this trophy in style. We don't want to lose or draw this game. Munyan now has taken a knock, and so we have 2 players who have taken a knock, and Munyan will need to come off, and I think we will replace him with I think we will give, who shall we bring on? Probably Beringer. We're going to bring Beringer on. And there's a lovely ball into Vencheda. Vencheda's in the clear, and he's put it wide of the post. It remains 1-0. And we are picking up a number of injuries. I don't quite understand why we get so many injuries. And there's a chance, and it hasn't gone over the line. It's Yerry again, and it is 2-0. Athletico Bilbao are bringing the trophy home in style. And I actually wonder, will we get to see the trophy being presented at the end of the game? It's never happened for me in FM22, and it would be nice if in this final save that I'm doing, we could get the trophy presented. We see the cup trophies, but not the league trophies, unfortunately. And we are leading, though, 2-0. It's not as emphatic as I wanted it to be. I think it's now time to bring off Inaki Williams. Let's give Raul Garcia a run out and see how he gets on. Martinez is not having the best game, but we don't need to panic. I actually might bring Martinez off and give Danny Vivian a game in his last game of the season. And it is, though, 2-0, and I think that this is probably game over. We are still 10 points clear of Real Madrid. It's the best way to finish this season, on a high. And there's a cross into the box, and another header goes past the post, and it remains 2-0 to Bilbao. We are riding high. We are on top of the world. We have a free kick, and it's flunked into the back post, and Yerry has got a hat-trick. The centre-back has got a hat-trick of headers from set pieces, but the referee is checking VAR. It'll be such a shame if it's not awarded, because, yes, it's awarded. Yerry has got a hat-trick from centre-back. Fabulous performance by him today. He's been a fantastic player at the back for us all season. We've been resolute defensively. Everything has gone well, and we have dominated Mallorca here today. They really haven't offered anything, and we have just totally beaten them. But here they are. They're playing that direct long ball again, and they are in for a chance, and that's a good save. Goes behind for a corner. 15 minutes to go. I think we'll now go back to a balanced approach. We already are. I did that at halftime. Just take your time now, boys. See the game out. Don't do anything silly. Lovely save by Simon from the corner. He's been an absolutely outstanding goalkeeper as well this season. And we'll replace Inaki Williams on the wing. And hopefully now just see this game out. They're not going to score 3 goals in the last 8 minutes. And if FM would oblige us, we could just get to the end of the game now. As Vencoda, he is looking for Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia, who I brought in late. I changed my mind on team selection and decided to bring in Danny Garcia just for his experience, nothing else. As Berenger, he finds Garcia again, and there's a long ball across the field looking for Leku. Leku inside to Kappa. Kappa has been taken down, and it could be that Mallorca's problems are getting worse because they have got a red card, I think, and Kang In Lee has been sent off. Their star player, in fact, has been sent off, and we are in the final minutes, the dying moments of the season. We are finishing 10 points clear of Real Madrid. We have beaten Mallorca by 3-0, and well done, lads. It's been an absolutely brilliant season. They have performed outstandingly all season. I have been so impressed with them. And this has just capped it off now. And we have finished 10 points clear of Real Madrid at the top of La Liga in our first season. And so what an outstanding season it's been, and I'm still struggling to believe it. And that is it for this episode. And we are very, very excited here. We're going to go into the transfer window, which I think will be very, very busy trying to hold on to players now rather than buying players, because at the moment I cannot see that there are any players around. It may be that we will have to rely on our youth, our young players returning from loan, and also we may need to change the shape if we cannot get another forward in. So we will be looking at different things as we go through the summer. But that's it for this episode. We're all very, very happy here. If you are new to the channel, then why not subscribe, like, watch, comment, do all that good stuff, and help us to support the very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling above. And from a very, very ecstatic, delighted Athletico Club Bilbao, we will bid you all farewell, and we will see you in episode 4 for the start of season 2.